Hey all, Taves here, back with some exciting new news in the world of Planet Zoo. So free update 1.7 has just been announced, coming on the 4th of October. So we're going to have a quick scoot through the features revealed here. So first up, mapping tools. Custom height maps are making their way to Planet Zoo. These will allow you to really get creative with your map terrain via uploading image files. For more in-depth information on how this will work, check out our forum post from last week. That's not all. We also have some new terrain type options coming to give you even more variation in pre-made maps. So when you go through your standard setup for starting a new zoo, you will now have a new option, terrain type. From here, you'll be able to select flat, which is your standard map area that you know and love, or sculpted, a range of new options with one new sculpted option per biome type. We won't spoil all of these so you can discover them yourselves, but one special one is the Desert Oceania map, a flat desert with a mountain in the middle similar to Uluru. So it looks like they've made a bunch of presets basically. I'm assuming that's not the Uluru one, but we shall see. You will also be able to use the scenario maps in Sandbox mode, so there are 9 time scenarios and 14 regular scenarios, which means 23 new terrain maps and 30 plus new terrain variations. Swimming changes. So following the bears from the 1.6 update, some of our big cats will be getting their paws wet with deep swimming. The cats taking the plunge will be the jaguar, the Bengal tiger and the Siberian tiger. This will include the male, female and juvenile of each species, which you'd kind of expect. To go alongside this, we are also implementing some tweaks to the swimming depth requirements for individual species. This should allow diving turns for deep swimming animals to remain smooth while also preventing clipping. Minimum depth requirements range from 2 to 4 meters. Next up, animal talk seating areas. So this is one I'm super psyched to see because I've done this a bunch of times and they never quite, the guests never do exactly what we're looking at here. So rally up your guests because it's time for a show. Animal talks are going to be bigger and better than ever with the addition of new seating areas, increasing the capacity per educator and helping you better control the flow of guests around these areas. Pick one of our new talk specific seating options and link an animal talk point to it, and guests will now be able to sit and really give their full attention. But don't fret, you'll still be able to use the animal talk points as standing attractions as well. Next up, path barriers. So on top of the new seating areas, to help you control your zoo's guest flow, we're also adding path barriers. These will render areas of your path inaccessible to guests and staff alike. Interesting. Allowing you to direct the traffic in your zoo more accurately. Okay, so for areas where you want guests to have the option to pass, but to be less likely to do so, we've also added in curbs. This will discourage guests from crossing, but they will still use it if the area is otherwise too crowded. So this looks like you can implement one-way systems, I think. And I wonder if it will be that you can actually have stuff set that guests can pass it and staff can't, or vice versa. That would be interesting. So that's something we've been crying out for a while. Scenery placement randomization. So ever been placing lots of the same scenery item and had to manually adjust it each time to keep things looking natural? Well, no longer. We're introducing a new randomization placement toggle, which when turned on will randomly change the rotation of the item you are using in between each placement. This will allow you to create an organic appearance much faster than before. And then finally, some additional changes to the Zoopedia. A few quality of life improvements to help you with your Zoopedia usage. So the animal management screen has a new Zoopedia link button connected to the listed animals. Animal management and animal market buttons have been added to the Zoopedia, so you can just hop across from there. Habitat space requirements have been added to the Zoopedia UI. Biome filters have been added to the Zoopedia filter options. Interesting. And then lastly, we've also added the options quick trade from the animal management screen. This will work similar to release to wild and means that quick trading is now available beyond the trade center. So super cool stuff there. Always exciting to see a new update. It does feel like it's got a little bit stale, so it's always cool to see a new update come in, and obviously we can expect a new DLC, whatever that will be. Do let me know in the comments what you think your favourite change there that you can see coming is, what you're most looking forward to. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Toves, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take it easy.